Hey guys, I'm back again with another one. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about Ephesians 6. We're going to be talking about the armor of God and how it might be something that you actually aren't tapping into or aren't actually doing. So let's take a look at this. Ephesians 6, we're starting at verse 11. Put on the full armor of God so you can stand against the wiles of the devil. And then here's every professional Christian quotes this verse. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against, here we go, principalities, powers, rulers of this dark age, spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. So principalities, all these phraseology to most, Christians, small c Christians, is all the same. It's like, oh, this is Satan, this is the devil, blah, blah, blah. Let's deal with principalities first, okay? This is coming from a deliverance deprogramming person. I've seen them. I've, sort of interviewed demons. No, don't worry. We're not talking to them, or interview them per se, but we have spoken to demons. Every week we speak to demons. So we know what they're doing. We know the ranks that they hold. I'm just trying to qualify that I do know what I'm talking about here. So a principality could be something over an entity, let's say over a region, a city, an area, a country even perhaps. Okay, and then you get down into powers. Those are different structures, different ranks, if you will, of demonic powers. Okay, so most of us miss this part alone. Then we get into this. I'm just going to name the parts. We want to take up the whole armor to withstand the wiles of the devil, or like I like to call him the thought caster. So what the devil does is he can't really overtake you per se unless you let him. So what he'll do is he'll throw an idea at you, and if you grab hold of it, then he can use your authority to do some things to get you off track. But before you let him do that, before you buy into those thoughts, he really has no authority to do anything. So here we go. We got stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth. So we got truth. Most people, I'm just going to say what Paul says, and then I'm going to tell you how most Christians don't really understand what this is. So girded your waist with truth. What is the truth? Most Christians don't know it. They think the truth is what their pastor says, what their buddy says, what the scholar that they listen to online says. But do they really know the truth, which is synonymous with God's word? Do they actually know it? We don't know. Then we got the breastplate of righteousness. Are most Christians seeking righteousness? Are they trying to get sin out of their lives? Are they trying to obey all the laws that God has set forth in this book that they really don't know about? Okay, so there's the breastplate of righteousness. And then you want to put on your feet the preparation of the gospel of peace. So, like we said, do they really know the gospel? Are they really evangelizing, or is this just a good idea that you hear in church? Do most of your Christian buddies go out and say, hey, here's what I found. Life with Jesus is amazing. Typically, they're not doing that because their life is terrible. Their life isn't going in a way that other people would go, wow, I really want your life. Please tell me why you're so different. This isn't really happening, so therefore they don't really share the gospel, okay? Are you seeing how this breaks down here? And then we're taking up the shield of faith, okay? In my opinion, most Christians don't believe really at all. They believe in, I've said a magic prayer, I've been saved from hell, I'm going to heaven, and that's it. We're going to wait till we die. Boy, I wish you would hurry up and come, because then I won't be sick, depressed, my kids won't be rebelling, I won't be poor. Like this is the message of Christians, just not the gospel. Okay, this is some of the stuff people believe, and some of the stuff that we're taught from the pulpit. Okay. Then we've got. Sorry, I just lost my place. Shield of faith, to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one. And most people don't understand that either. And take the helmet of salvation. Most Christians have that. But here's where it's missing. So the helmet of salvation can be interpreted as, I've said the prayer, I believed in my heart, I've said with my mouth. So yes, you are saved, you will be in heaven. But watch this. Paul says salvation is like a journey. You've got to work out this salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, we're going to cover fear of God in the next video and how we might have got that wrong as well. So salvation is really a journey that we're on. It wasn't a singular moment in time where we said a prayer and got saved and everything's sort of trouble-free from there on. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the list. So watch this. Paul doesn't say in this chapter, put on the whole armor of God. Here's how you're going to do it, guys. When I write this, all you got to do in church or on your own quiet time or in the secret place or whatever you're going to do, just read through this chapter. Therefore, the armor's on because you've read it and the demons tremble. That's not how it's working. The demons, if you think you understand or have this armor on by reading it, the demons are laughing at you and will still attack. How do I know? Read this and then look at, hey, are there still demonic attacks coming at me or at my family even after I've read this? And if the answer is yes, you've got some work to do in understanding actually how to tap into these things and be able to utilize them and properly arm yourself against the enemy.